I'm sharing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
So have you got this training plan which I shared?
Uh, I didn't get anything actually.
Okay, okay. So this is the training plan like which I have to complete on the total day of 22 days.
Uh-huh.
22 working days I have to complete these all. So the first
Okay.
day is we already like given the overview of the applications like how we are working this
Mm-hmm.
microservices, Spring Boot, Javas and all, right? So now
Uh-huh.
here this is the training plan where we first day to second days we will give this introductions like introduction for the web development and HTML CSS basic. If you knows
Mm-hmm.
then we can skip, not an issue, and if you don't know then we will go just a basic of that.
No, actually,
And
we can skip the day one, day two, day three, day four also. Day five,
oh,
day six, you can skip. Day seven, day eight also you can skip.
okay, so day one
Mm,
like a web development, web development HTML
yeah,
CSS
I
is
know.
just a UI
I
for
know
that.
those things.
Okay, so introducing to HTML CSS. This is the latest version of HTML CSS, and this building a
Yeah,
web
I know
page.
that. I
And
know
then we
that.
have a
Thank
yeah, that we can skip from one days, day one and day two we can skip, and
you.
after
Yeah,
that day three four have a Java script. So this is for this validations and all we can use the scripts. So we have a multiple in Java also have some variables, data type operators, control and all. So like that in JavaScript also same thing is there. So that also we can
so
skip
you can skip till day 10. I know everything till day 10.
till
Day 10.
line number
20, 23.
23
uh, 9, 10. So I know everything till actually 26. Until 26, I know everything.
until 26 June. Okay, then fine.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 to 6 and then this one also is fine. 9 to
Mm-hmm.
10. So we will start on this one. Yeah. So that's
Yeah, you
database
can skip.
design and Postgres. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
introduction to database and SQL, Postgres basic, then designing a relational database. So this is from day 11 and 12. We will continue this today. And then we have a, this, if you want, I can share this also.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is day 13 and 14. And then we have a
So the
16.
thing is, I don't want definitions and what they do. Like, okay, when I said I don't want. I mean is I want practical implementation and then explanation. That's what I would like.
Yes, yes. So you have any setups? Have you installed all those tools like Java or Docker, Kubernetes and all in your system?
I mean, as I said, as you do, if you, I'll install them. That's what it is.
Okay. Do one thing then. Can you are you using laptop? So can you share the screen so that we can download the softwares, all those things, and there we can do this all the practice and all.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
I need permission to share.
Mm-hmm. And I told like I'll share this Docker and Kubernetes notes, right? So here also we can share, right? How we can
Mm-hmm.
share here? Attachment,
In
right?
the
This
chat.
is the
In the
attachment.
chat.
Yeah, so in chat I'm sharing first Docker and Kubernetes notes. So you can go through this definitions and overview. So this is short form of 10 to 11 pages is there. This is related for Kubernetes and one is Dockers. So I'll share that also from this. Okay, just a minute, please. So this is Docker notes. So Dockers and Kubernetes I shared. Now I'll start from this database things today. So backend development, yeah. So we will start from day 11 and 12 database design, Postgres and all. So can you please share your screen then? We will directly install the database.
Sure.
Hmm. I'm stop sharing my screen, and also I'm sharing this training document also for your reference.
Uh-huh. No, that's it. Yeah. Okay. What shall I download?
So can you install this first? Or we have two things. One is NoSQL and other is SQL. So can you install this Oracle SQL? So just go for this Oracle website and then download this SQL 11 or 12 version.
Is it? Is this the one?
Oracle SQL, yeah, not live. Downloads. This is your window. So Windows. This is SQL developer. So no need this one. First you have to download this Oracle. Then for this UI purpose we can go for this. Yeah, go down. Yeah, download. This also fine. Run Oracle database 21CXE on Windows. Or else, if you want to do this practice, directly you can go for this online compiler like Java have there. So like this SQL also have a sub database compiler. So through that you can compile this all the query in online just for learning purpose. And if you do the project, in that cases you have to download all this tools in your laptop. So I am sharing this training plan. So whatever the tools is required from day 11, 12, 13 and all. So you can parallelly download tomorrow also before coming to this session.
Okay.
So parallelly you can download SQL and Postgres SQL also. So I'm sharing the link if you want, or directly you can search on Google and download this Postgres SQLs also parallelly. Postgres SQLs for this Windows. Any of the version is fine.
Mhm. Okay. There's no version 5. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16.
Any of them you can download. Latest also is fine. Yeah, this is from this 16.
16. You need 16.
Or else just a bit I'm sharing that.
Which one should I take?
Any of
16
this,
or
sorry.
any of this is fine? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyone is fine. Or if you want, I can share this link so that you can have a
Yeah,
steps also,
yeah.
and downloads, direct downloads link also will be there. So I'm sharing that also for your reference. So this is the link which you can refer, so that steps also there to install.
Can you send for Oracle as well?
Yeah, I'm sending you that also. But you need Oracle SQL developer also later. But first you have to install the Oracle, then we will have a Oracle developers also.
Hmm.
This is the Oracle related step by step Oracle documentation. And for this SQL developer, Oracle SQL developer is just a UI where we can run this command easily. Like if you run this Oracle SQL, that is also fine. Through that CMD you can execute all the queries and all. But if you need with the proper UI and all, then we can go for the Oracle developer SQL, Oracle SQL developer.
Hmm.
And Oracle directly you can go for the oracle.com website is the main application. Directly you can download from there itself. Is it downloading that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just one.
So we will complete here today Oracle and Postgres.
Okay.
So you know the theoretical part in what is the difference between Oracle and Postgres, when to use Oracle, when to use Postgres in our requirement.
I thought we were doing AWS Aurora Postgres, not Oracle.
But Oracle also was there. Oracle, Postgres, and Aurora, all was there in that. So once we will go for this AWS services, na, in that time we will go for Aurora DB as well.
Okay.
So in this Postgres, all the services we will use.
Okay. Cool. Do you want everything in this?
Sorry. Yeah. Just you do next here. Okay, you are checking this documentation. Before that, like once you free tomorrow before the class, try with all this required software. Take the help from internet or Google and install.
Mhm.
Here you can make as the default password anything which you remind. Port will be the default 533. If you need, you can change also. Take time here. So parallelly, you can try others simultaneously. You have a space and all right in C drive, not any.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
Okay. And then find setup. You can go here. So this is. And later you can download SQL Developer if you want a UI. Suppose to run or execute the query through the UI. So Oracle is a database which you install in local, but they will provide one command. So CMD, through that you can download, just run the query. But you want a proper UI where we can do, in that cases you will go for the Oracle developer, SQL developer,
mhm.
if you need, or else not an issue. The password you can remind whatever the password you need, that you can enter and then keep it somewhere noted down. So parallelly, can we give you the overview of SQL and Postgres?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
You can do it. So I'm sharing my screen, just taking one site as a reference so that you can also take this site as a reference. Just I'm going for this theoretical right now. So this is W3 website. I think you knows already W3, right? So here we have a. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
Or
hear me?
are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, so this is the W3 website. Many are there, but just I am going through that because this is theoretical. So if you want, so this just overview for this SQL. This is the only these things. Reference you can leave it. This also some of the things we will cover here in SQL database, but this is main thing SQL home, and like that we have a Postgres also. So in this Postgres we will go complete this Postgres and database, and some of the syntax here. So these all are the theoretical, like within half an hour we can complete, and then we will do this some practice, and then we will go for the real time uh, programming or real time of scenarios where we will do this applications for the employee related something CRUD applications.
Mhm.
So SQL, just SQL means standard language which is used for the sorting, manipulating, and retrieving the database. So where we can insert, delete, update, or modify the operations. So for that purpose, we are using SQL. It's a database. So this is the stored the database based on this row and column based. So like that, we have a multiple databases there: SQL, MySQL, SQL servers, MS Access, Oracles, and all. So these all are the database which is SQL based, but Postgres and others we have a NoSQLs, Mongo, and all. So that is document based or some different format they are applicable. But here what we are inserting, but that row and column based will be there. So here we have a multiple things are there which we need to understand. And this intro is just what is SQL. So SQL is a standard query language which will be manipulate or access the data, and so that why we are using. So once you need to use this SQL, you have to install this SQL software, and if you want UI form, then you have SQL developers will be there. So you have to install any of version is required, but latest some 21 or 26 is going on right now in market. So like that we have a similar type of SQL. MS SQL Server is there, IBM DB2 is there, Oracle is there, MS SQL is there, and Microsoft Access is also there. But right now which I am using, that is Oracle SQL. So in that Oracle SQL we have a multiple syntax are there, like we need to understand. If you are like if you create a project, real time project, in that you will create a some requirement like employee information requirement or form you will create, right? So for that we need to check like how many form we created today for the particular employment, or how many order has been initiated. So we need to check some of the query in this business logic. So like requirement is we need to check how many orders has initiated today. So total orders you want to initiate. So in that cases, how we will write this query inside this repository class in the business logic. After the service call, we have some repository call. We shown you this. We shown you before this here. In every microservice, we have repository call. In this repository call, we'll have some database call will be there in this repository. So this repository we have a DAO. So this DAO, some database query call will be there. Depends on the database which you are using. Some operations will be executed here. Or we have some of the microservice have separate repository folder will be there, or package. There have some database call will be there. So in that cases, like if you want total order information, then select a star from order. So order will be the table name, or which will be stored in the database. There we have to check select a star from. A star means all the orders will be executed. So this is the syntax. Parallelly you can do it that also installation. So a star means all the orders will be initiated. So like this, if you will select all the orders from the order table, so this is order columns will be there. So in that order tables we have a multiples column which you have defined, and then we are doing select a star means all the things will be come here. So select is used to select this, update is used to update the database means modify, delete is used for the deletions, is insert. Suppose if this column is blank column, then in that you have to insert. First you have to create this table. So we have a order table, like this is customer table, so we have to create a table, cre create a table, and then column name we have to mention what all are the column, what will be the size, and all we have to define. And then we have to insert this. So one by one we have to insert. Sometime we have to modify, sometime we have to delete, sometime we have to find one record, sometime we have to find multiple record. For that we need to write query. So this query we have a select a statement which is used to uh, find this, select the details. Update is used to update the database, delete is used to delete. Insert means we need to insert the database. Create means we are to create a database. So first we have to create a tables database. First we have to create a database. Inside this database, like this is a microservice. So we have a multiple microservices, 10 microservice and 20 microservice. So each microservice have different microservice name like card service, order service, payment service and all. So like that database also we have to create for all the microservices. Once the database is created, then we have to create a table inside that, and then we have to do operations: insert, delete, update, fetch, find. Alter means modification, create means new create table will be created. Again alter table, drop means delete, and create index also we are creating to search by using key, like easily we can search. So in that cases we have to create the index, drop the index and all. So these all are what is select statement, what is distinct statement. Select means we need to select like particular columns you want. Then we have a select particular columns or more than columns, then from which table, then you have to mention that. Like that, then for this information will be printed. Select all the stars, like all columns you need to print, then select a star from the table name customer. Then we have a distinct means particular, distinct means different tables will be, not a duplicate, like select distinct country from this customer. So country is a one column is there. So in this column we have a different country will be there. So you need a distinct country column. So this inside the country all the distinct data you need, in that cases we have to use for this distinct. Select means select distinct country. Country is a column, from the customer table, from customer table, from where it is customer table. You can make its multiple columns also as a distinct. Where if you want to do some operations, in that cases we will go for the where. Like select, we need all the information star. From where, which table name, customer table name. Where means condition you have to fulfill. Where country, like some Mexico and all. So in that cases we will go for the where command. So this information will be printed. Order by. So if you define some orders, in that cases order by ascending or descending, then in that cases we will go for order by. Like if you want to print this order promo code, so promo code should be based on this ascending order or descending order. A customer orders need to be initiated as a ascending order and descending order. Then you have to write this query inside this repository layer. Select a star from the product. A star means all the information. Select from product table. So this is product table, and inside that order by price. So this based on the price, that will be order, like ascending or descending. So by default ascending will be there. If you want you can make it as a descending. So these all are the operators like and, or, not. So once you need a multiples operations, so that by using operators we can do and, or. Like we have a select a star from customer means select all the informations, all the columns from the customer table, where country equal to xyz and customer name like. So some different two parameters we are checking in where condition. In that cases we can go for and, or, not and all. Like is will check the patterns. Suppose if you want country name or customer name like G, so the first letter will be G and a star means other should be anything. A star means, sorry, percentage means anything will be there in that. So this like and, or will be this. So here or means either anyone, either country as a Germany or country as a Spain. So anyone is fine here, but and means both should be there. This is not operators. So in this not operators, so where not country Spain, so this that will not be there. Apart from this anyone is fine, any country will be the fine in this table. So that tables will be printed like this. Insert into, which is used to insert this statement. So while you created a column or table, so we have a promo code table or employee table or department table we are doing. So in that we need to insert. So insert in that time while we insert into, then we have to mention the table name and what all are the columns you need to define and what will be the value. So insert into table name and the column of name, salary, department, like a value will be like this all. So like that, once you do this one, then this customer ID, name, contact name, address and all, and then value if you are defining, then all the value will be printed here. So this is from insert into, and then uh, null value is a field which is null value. Field means no value which been initialized, that is called null value. And update, like if you want have, if you table already there, like you want to delete the promo code expiration date, in that cases we will have to update that. Then you have to do the update command, like update and then table name, then set, like what you want to set the latest value, set column name and the value, which column and what will be the value. Others comma, suppose if you want multiple update, then comma, which column and what will be the value, and where the condition, suppose if you need to do some conditions, then you have to put the condition by using where command. So we will go for this update. So here update is happening, update tables and all. Then we have a delete like the same. So here see, we are doing update customer. Customer is a table. We are doing update set contact name. Contact name is this name and city was this one. Contact name and city both we are updating. Where customer ID is 1. So whose customer ID is 1, for that we are doing contact name is this one and city name we are changing, whatever before was there. So we are putting with set as a new data. Then we have a delete. So that delete have same way, delete this from table name, from where we are deleting, delete from table name and whatever the conditions by using where condition we are deleting here. So this, if you will go for this real examples in that, so see, delete from the customer where customer name is something xyz, so that data will be deleted. So now where difference is delete, drop and truncate is there. So delete will row, that particular row will be deleted, and delete, drop and truncate both are same thing, but delete will row particular row, delete will delete the particular row from the table, and drop will delete all the things from the table, like everything, and truncate will delete some of the data, but table structures will be there. So that difference is there, delete, drop and truncate. And if you want top information, like select top 10 salary from the employee, top 10 ID from the department, or top 10 promo code whose percentage discount is more than of 10 or something, so that we have a top, min, max also there. So like select top 3 from the customer, or if you want some conditions you can put where condition, select top number from the table where some conditions, and limit also you can put. And then like that we have min and max also there. So min and max is a function here. Like if you want minimum price, like suppose the order has initiated, we have a multiples order has initiated, now you want to fetch the detail in this database, so minimum price from the product. So select min is a function, min function, because in min is a function in SQL if you are using SQL or Oracle SQL. So select min and whatever the price column name from the table, so that whatever the column name, form and table name. Select max from the column, like price from this product, so what will be the max price, or some conditions also if you want you can put here where the conditions and all. And then if you want to count all the record from this, like count some average, like, so count means all the records will be count, like stars we seen, right? Select count star means all the information will be printed. So count, these all is the functions, count, mean, max and all is a function. So select count star from the product means all the information will be printed, all the columns data, all the tables row data, all those things will be printed. If you want to do sum, then we have a sum operations is there, sum operation functions that will be like, suppose if you have a quantity, so you want to sum the particular quantity column, so sum is the function. Select sum quantity means table name from whatever order details is there, order detail is the table name, and if you made some conditions then you can put the condition also, then like that some details will be there. So we have average also, and like we already seen, like if you want to do some pattern match, so SQL is a like operators, like suppose select a star from customer where customer name means select a star from customer means customer is a table, and inside where customer name is a column, so where customer name like start with Amarjeet, so A should be the starting letter or anything will be there like Amar, Amit and anything. So in that cases we will go for the like command, like operators. So like A means a starting letter is A, and a star means percentage means anything will be there after this A. So in that cases if you will see the output here, so all are C starting letter as a and anything after that A. So like this we have a like command, we have a wild commands also is there. So just you have to go through this. These all are some of this wild card is there, in between, aliases, and then join, inner join, outer join, left join, right join, self join, union, group by, having, exit, any, all, and select into, insert into, and this null function. So these only these things you have to go through that, and after that from create db, drop db, backup, create tables, drop table, alter table, constant, not null, unique, primary, foreign key mostly we will use in real project, and then check default index, that's it. Auto increment also you can go, auto increment dates view, only we have to go through this all. So this our database will be completed, SQL database will be completed, then directly we will go for the practicals. So have you installed?
Yeah, it is getting in. Everything is done.
Okay, so can you say SQL developer also you install SQL developer?
SQL developer is still not installed. I'm installing now.
Okay, installing now. Okay, so this one is fine, so that you can go through from yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
No need to do this. So these all you can just revise this all, this 1-2 line of theoretical part is there, and some practicals also they given for this SQL. And for this if you go will go for this Postgres, so for this Postgres also we have this link, if you want I can put it in this chat.
Mm-hmm.
So this what is Postgres? So Postgres is a free open source database, so that's why it's the most popular, and then Postgres is support both SQL and like a relational and non-relational JSON query base, so that's why we are using Postgres is a backend database for dynamic website and web applications creations we use. It's like backend database for dynamic website and web application. So Postgres support most of the programming like Python, Java, C++ and all. So if we are using Java, in that Postgres we are using. And how we are installing, get starting, and then we have a pg admin 4 will be there in this Postgres, so that we can do the operations there. Inside this database also Postgres is also have a create table, insert table, fetch data, add the column, update, alter the tables, drop the table, delete the tables. See, I already told what is drop, delete, truncates will be there, so that is there
Mm-hmm.
inside that. And then these all are the syntax which have same in SQL also, like selective was there, distinct was there, where was there, order by there, limit, min, max, count, sum, average, and everything is there inside that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you open, then like we have a select, Postgres has a select command. So here see this select this one from this customer. So almost I think same, anyone is fine. I think I don't know why they have mentioned all those similar database. So if you are doing any of database, one is as a SQL is fine, and other is no SQL is fine enough. Any or Aurora is fine, like we can go. But if you want, you can go this also. Just similar things are there, no much difference in that also. Depends on this customer requirement, if they want to go for this open source or that way, then we can go for this Postgres or SQL. And if you see this SQL, so this Oracle SQL and Postgres difference. So there's Postgres is open source database, is free to use, making it as a cost effective choice many of the organization. And Postgres, and Oracle is a commercial product, which is required for licensing free based. So that's why mostly some of the company they use Oracle, and most of the company they are using Postgres. So both are mostly same. Any even syntax wise, if you will go look like most of the syntax and everything is same. So if you want, just you can see the difference, run some of those query, and then you will easily understand. So whatever inside this Oracle SQL, same we have inside this also. Limit, min, max, count, sum, average, like, in, between, as, join, inner join, outer join, left join. So these all are mostly we use in real time project. Inner join, left join, outer join, cross join, and all. And having group by will be used. So just go through this all. It's a half an
Mm-hmm.
hour it will take for both device, both database.
Mm-hmm.
And can you share your screen once you install everything?
Yeah. Mm.
Just open SQL cell is there, yeah.
Mm.
Can you username and password? Search SQL direct. This is from PSQL is there.
Nothing is there.
Can you go for this icon has created on desktop somewhere for SQL and all, not there? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just search SQL here. Just yeah. This is SQL sale is there. Okay. Just go search here in this SQL. Not in the search icon. Yeah, SQL.
Here or
uh,
here?
Not here. No. Close this one. Yeah, SQL. Okay. SQL. PHP. Can you open SQL plus? Yeah. Yeah, here you can enter name, invalid username, Oracle username and password.
I don't know the username, right? Uh,
Uh,
we should
once
set
you
up a name.
once you created Oracle, yeah, in that time asked username and password something. Invalid username. While you install, go for the installation. In that time, it asked for the PL, SPL,
No,
and
that's the
SQL
thing.
both.
It did not ask for me to create a username. It just asked me to create
Okay, then
a
by default
manager.
will be system. System and manager will be the password. A manager will be the password. Not that invalid user. Okay. This is from Oracle. Postgres. Can you check Postgres? Anyone is fine. It's
Yeah, yeah, it is.
connecting. Yeah, it's connected here. I think this is connected. Now you just try to create one employee table
Mm-hmm.
which have three column like ID, employee ID, name, salary, and department. Four column. So in Postgres you are doing so look like same will be the same command. So you have to mention
Mm-hmm.
create table as an employee, create table as an employee, and then mention some of the name, department name as a worker, department as a care, and salary as a int.
Create table as employee and
Create table as an employee. So create table employee, then
mm-hmm.
I'll say this way. I pinged you that, so like that you can create in this command so that you will understand.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah, just I ping. Check here like this. Just mention create table employee.
Mm-hmm.
Car is there, so you have to mention as employee, and after that employee name, brand is there, so employee name
Mm-hmm.
column, and this should be barker type means. And after that model is there, so this column you have to mention employee name and then employee department and then salary as a int, and try to execute in a single line, not in.
Yeah.
Just copy somewhere and add it or then it in Notepad Plus. So that's why we need a UI tools. So UI tools for this SQL, we have a SQL developer, and Postgres we have a PH admin is there, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
also you can open it directly in browser if you need, because in command is very tough to write and see everything.
So in brand, what shall I put? Name.
Employee name, because these all are the column name, so whatever column you need. So we will create a some CRUD application, so CRUD application should be have employee related. So employee name, employee salary, employee department. So this is department, yeah, or department, yeah, fine. employee department, and then salary. Instead of year column, we have to make as a salary integer type, or if you want you can make as a float, but fine, integer is also fine. Now you can execute this one. I think copy, right click in that, and then you do insert as a copy. Password is, see, table created.
Mhm.
Now show table, table name. Semicolon you put. So employee just, or if you want to display the table, then you can make as a select start on table name. That also will do. Select start, then table name. After that, semi. Employee, what error is showing? And syntax error is nearby. EMPLOY same.
Mm.
Table in PL/SQL. This create table is fine, but show table also same. But why it's not showing here? Show table in PL/SQL is this. Select table name. Select table name from table. Same. Can you open this one through phadmin? Phadmin.
Nothing is coming up.
Sorry, this pgadmin. This pgadmin. How you will open? You will be have to pgadmin application start this main. So which file you install for this Postgres?
I didn't get you. What do you mean?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this pgadmin. Can you go for this downloads folder where you install? Yeah, this one I need. So pgadmin is a tools. Yeah, just enter the password and directly you can run. Here is the UI form of Postgres. So you are currently running this one. Yeah, connect, enter this. Hmm.
But we created a database already, right? I don't see that.
Go for this SQL
Yep.
database. You have not created, you created a table
Table.
as an employee. So go
I
for
don't.
SQL.
SQL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just click on that. No, SQL could be generated here. Okay, do one thing. Database 3 is there. Expand that. Database 3 left side. Yeah, inside that we have a Postgres. So this is fine. This so this is university related database. These all are the databases there, but you need to create a table. Go for the table space. These all are default one. This one also database only. Or else create one database inside the server first, or you can use any of existing database also, not on the server level. See,
Where is this?
create is there in object, right? Object, inside this object create is there. When you go for this, create database is there. Yeah, just mention your database, employee database. Just employee is a database. Yeah, and owner is fine. Yeah, save. So employee database is created. That's first one. Right click on that. Now here you can create a first one create a table, schema and all. So just wait, create a table. Just before that we have a query tools in there down. Create inside that only query tools. Just open that. Here you have to create a table. Just create the copy paste which we have given this command. Copy paste. Yes. So query has returned successfully in this one. So create tables. Now if you expand here,
Where?
inside the database only, inside employee, inside this employee we have a columns like a table. Not this one. Schema cost. Okay, do one thing. After that, can you execute the query? No, not this. Show table or select a star from employee. There only in this query. Select a star
Mhm.
from employee. Means all these columns will be shown blank as employee. Just run comma. Same, but SQL is a case insensitive, so capital and small or it won't affect. So in Postgres, if you created the table, so this create table, then create table is created. Select a star. Why it's not showing here? Display is empty. Select a star from car. Spelling is correct, right?
Mhm.
Spelling is correct. Select star. Same way we are doing here also. But the one thing, select a star from employee. Can you hover what is the error is showing? Red icon is there inside. Employee underline. What is there? Employee underline. Yeah. Any pop-up is there? Nothing.
Mhm.
No, no. SQL state 4601 character selected. Syntax error. Near employee. Form employee. Select a star from employee. Form command is missing here. Select a star form.
Mhm.
Before employee you have to mention from, from. Select a star form. No, no, after this star, because we seen the query, right? Select star from employee. Now see, this is there, right? Employee name. So this table structure is there, like employee name, which characters you mention 255, because worker by default size is 255, right? And employee department by default size is 255, and integer salary you define. Now you have to insert some data here, because while you go for the real-time project, in that some dummy data you have to insert in the database. So we seen you like how we are doing this create, insert, delete, update operations, right?
Mhm.
So you need to do insert element, insert into this table name is employee, and insert this employee name, employee department, and employee salary. So how you will write? We have a insert into SQL command is there. So we are giving you this one, insert into the table name, then all the column name and values, what will be this value you have to define.
Mhm.
So I'm pinged you in this chat. Just we will give you this, after that you can practice all this, because PG admin 4 is the UI for this Postgres, right? Postgres
Mhm.
SQL. So here you can do this practice all whatever we seen, not more than all, like all almost 5 to 6 query you can run. Insert, delete, update. So you do like this, just change the name of column and values whatever you want. So insert into means insert and table name as a employee, and employee name, employee department, and instead of year you have to mention this I salary was there, right? And the
Mhm.
value should be whatever you want. So you can insert 2 3 values. So you have to run this, change the value and run 2 3 times this command. So the sum data will be inserted. Select a star form. A star means everything will be printed, and from where. So this is select a star form. If you need column, then you have to mention particular column instead of a star. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like that, you can insert 2 3 field here. or is fine. If you want, you can add 2 3, just copy paste and add this 2 3. And in this case, just you have to execute some of, like if you add some column, your now requirement is, your business requirement has changed. So your client told, instead of employee department we need to add promo code also, promo code column also. So how you will add this? We have employee name, employee department, salary is there. Now there is a some requirement as added. You need to add promo code column in the database, and based on that customization you have to do. So how you will add the promo code? First you have to insert in this column, in this depart employee table. So how you will add this?
Promo code.
Yeah, promo code column inside this.
You just add what I call it.
Yeah, so if you want to add, then we'll have a alter table, right? Alter means
Mm-hmm.
addition or modification of the particular table. So alter command will be there. Alter table, table name, and whatever columns you want to add. So add column name and then definitions like varchar, integer, or some float or any type. So this you have to
Okay,
do.
alter employee and then
I pinged you in this chat. So suppose requirement came like we need to add one more column, and according to that we need to develop some Java code. So instead of that color we have to add promo code, or maybe employee location, employee location. So which location they are working, and employee location should be varchar type. Yeah, fine. So alter table, table name is fine. Now you have to,
okay.
okay. Now
I will experiment. Okay, I'll experiment with these two days.